Thank you for joining Access Services at Tacoma Community College for a tutorial on how to renew accommodations in the Accessible Information Management, or AIM, system. You are required to renew your accommodations for each new quarter. What to do before you can request accommodations. Before renewing your accommodations, you must be registered for classes and have already completed an intake with Access Services. Students must be registered for their classes for 48 hours before they can renew accommodations. Waitlisted classes and classes in which an instructor has not yet been assigned will not show up in AIM. Let Access Services staff know if your class isn't showing up in the AIM, as staff are able to add the class manually.
Log in by going to https://sierra.accessiblelearning.com/Tacoma CC. Logging in with your TCC username and password.
Once logged in, acknowledge any messages or announcements such as required forms. For example, there is an agreement and student responsibilities form listed. Click the link to review and to sign your required forms. Example of a required form. Read and sign the required form. Step 1. Select accommodations for your class. Select the class or classes from the list of classes you will be needing accommodations for. Then, continue on to Step 2. Step 2. Customizing your accommodations. Select the accommodations you wish to use for each class by checking the box in front of each choice. Click Step 2 to continue customizing your accommodation. Final step. Select accommodation or accommodations for each class. Select the checkbox if you would like an accommodation letter emailed to your instructor. Then, submit your accommodation request. Finished. Once your request is submitted, the Access Services staff will review and notify you via email when your accommodations have been fulfilled. They will also email your accommodation letter to your instructor. Thank you for renewing your accommodations. Feel free to contact access@tacomacc.edu for additional support.